Command your emotions. The warrior's discipline. Most people are slaves to their emotions. They let anger dictate their words, fear paralyze their decisions, and doubt sabotage their success. But hear this. True power comes from mastering your emotions, not being ruled by them. This wisdom is not found in books. It is forged through discipline, through stillness, through facing yourself in silence when no one else is watching. When pressure builds, the undisciplined break or lash out. But the warrior remains steady. In the face of criticism, failure, and chaos, I do not waver. Not because I do not feel, but because I have trained myself to feel everything and still choose strength over reaction. Now, I will share the principles that shaped my emotional control, not just for battle, but for life itself. Because when you master your emotions, you master your destiny. Let's begin. 1. Emotions are your weapon, not your chains. Most people are prisoners of their emotions. When they feel anger, they lose control. When they feel fear, they shrink away. But listen carefully. Emotions are not meant to rule you. They are meant to empower you. Anger can drive you. Fear can sharpen you. Pain can teach you, but only if you command them. A weak man is led by his emotions. A strong man leads his emotions. You don't let fire burn while you contain it, direct it, and harness its power. Treat your emotions the same way. Acknowledge them, control them, and use them with purpose. Master your emotions, and they will become your greatest weapon, not your greatest weakness. This is the warrior's discipline. 2. The gap between emotion and action. When emotions surge, most people stumble. They lash out without thinking. They speak without restraint. They move without direction. But a warrior understands. The power lies in the space between feeling and response. That space is strength. That space is mastery. When anger flares, pause and observe. When fear whispers, breathe before you move. Do not become the emotion, witness it. See it like a wave rising and falling. It is present, but it does not define you. That distance gives you clarity. It allows you to act with intention, not impulse. And in that stillness, you reclaim your power. This is where true self-mastery begins. 3. Your inner stronghold. The world is noisy, fast, and unpredictable. But within you, there must be a place that remains steady, no matter the storm. I call this your inner stronghold. The space where your mind, emotions, and actions are guided with intention. When chaos rises or pressure mounts, return to this place. It's quiet. It's firm. It's where you make choices, not just reactions. Most people allow the outside world to shake their foundation. But you must be different. Build a solid core within through breath, through stillness, through awareness. Establish that center. Then, no matter what happens around you, you stay unshaken within you. That is real strength. 4. Pressure reveals. Calmness conquers. Pressure is not your enemy, it is your proving ground. Life won't make things easy. The world won't slow down for you. But a true warrior doesn't wait for calm. He trains to thrive in chaos. Steadiness under stress is not a gift, it is a skill. Expect pressure from all sides, challenges, people, fear, doubt. The secret is not to fight the storm, but to stand firm within it. That is the essence of mastered calm. Most people crumble under pressure because they've never trained for it. They wish for peace, but fail to prepare for battle. Listen to me. Discipline your mind like you sharpen your body. Breathe when anger surges. Stay still when your mind wants to panic. Calmness is not surrender, it is unshakable power. It is what allows you to think, adapt, and act when others break down. Every true warrior understands this. Your ability to stay composed under fire determines your success. Strength in easy moments means little, but when life strikes hard, your training is revealed. 5. Staying calm is a skill, not luck. When pressure builds, your mind races, your pulse quickens, your voice rises. That's when you pause and take control, not just with breath, but with awareness. Slow your breath, and your mind follows. From that stillness, your next step becomes sharp and deliberate. This is how you turn stress into strength. People mistake calm for inaction, but true calm is focused action. The composed fighter still strikes just with precision. The steady leader still speaks just with authority. The difference? He acts with power, not panic. He controls the energy instead of being controlled by it. That is the gap between reaction and mastery. 6. Pressure unmasks everything. Pressure doesn't lie. It exposes what's real and what's fake, who's disciplined and who's guessing, who's prepared and who's hoping. That's why you don't run from pressure, you train in it. Feel it. Breathe through it. Learn from it. Let pressure be your forge, not your downfall. You must build your calm before the storm arrives. That means daily discipline, controlled breathing, moments of stillness, sharpened awareness. Even 5 minutes a day of mental training rewires your response under fire. If you can master your emotions when life is steady, you'll stand unshaken when the storm hits. 7. Calmness, the warrior's stronghold. When the storm rages, you hold your ground. When others lose control, you stay steady. That's why people trust you. That's why people respect you. Because a man who rules himself cannot be ruled by anything else. In conflict, the calm fighter adapts. The angry fighter burns out. The fearful fighter hesitates. But the collected one? He acts with precision. His mind stays clear. His moves remain measured. This level of control is not a gift, it's a skill. It's honed daily, like a blade. True strength is not about overpowering others. It's about never being overpowered by yourself. Pressure seeks to shake you. Calmness keeps you firm. Through calmness, you choose your words wisely. You move with purpose. You own your destiny. That is the essence of being unshakable. 8. The ultimate lesson. Train for composure. Pressure is not a stranger, it will return again and again. It will appear as obstacles, criticism, setbacks, doubt. But when you anticipate it, you remain steady. When you've prepared for it, you stay in control. You don't fear the challenge, you welcome it. Composure is your secret weapon. Never let it dull. So remember this. Train for composure like others train for power. Embrace discomfort. Cultivate stillness. Command your breath. Because when the storm comes, and it will, only those who stay composed will rise above it. And in that stillness, you will discover your greatest strength. 9. Flow like water. To master any skill, you must first master yourself. But how can you control what you don't understand? Self-awareness is the warrior's mirror. It reveals your patterns, your instincts, your blind spots. Without it, you fight without clarity, even against yourself. Look inward not to judge, but to know. Hone this awareness like a blade. It will slice through illusions, self-deception, ego. Most people fear their own reflection. They cover their weaknesses with excuses. But hear this. What you refuse to face will quietly rule you. When you sharpen your self-awareness, you become clear. You recognize your reactions, your habits, your limits. This clarity is not weakness, it is power. Because once you see it, you can transform it. 10. The warrior's daily practice. Mastery begins with awareness. Like sharpening a blade, it starts slow. You miss details, overlook signals. But with discipline, you start seeing everything. Your emotions before they rise. Your thoughts before they shape you. Your energy before it shifts. That is the key to staying sharp, steady, and strong. Observe how you speak. Notice how you breathe. Pay attention to what makes you hesitate, react, lose focus. These are not weaknesses, they are messages. Ignore them, and they control you. Understand them, and you control yourself. Awareness is the first step to power. 11th, master the inner war. Most people are too busy watching others, yet their greatest battle is within. Your strength is not found in the outside world. It is built in the quiet moments where no one is watching. Turn your attention inward. Study your thoughts more than others' opinions. Understand your emotions more than the world's distractions. A warrior sharpens his mind before the battle begins. That is why he wins before he even fights. 12th, emotions, your internal compass. Emotions are not obstacles, they are signals. When you feel anger, don't bury it. Fear, don't avoid it. Instead, ask, what is this telling me? Mastery doesn't come from ignoring emotions, it comes from understanding them. Every feeling carries a lesson if you're willing to listen. To grow stronger, you must recognize your patterns. Where do you lose focus? When do you doubt yourself? What makes you hesitate? These insights are not weaknesses, they are maps. Use them to navigate, refine, and build the best version of yourself. 13th meditation, the warrior's edge. Meditation is not about escaping, it's about seeing clearly. It teaches you to watch your thoughts without reacting. Even 5 minutes a day sharpens your awareness. The more you witness your mind, the more power you have over it. Awareness creates space. And in that space, you regain control. This is where mastery takes root. 14. Your body speaks. Learn its language. Your body reveals what your mind tries to hide. Pay attention to how it reacts. Tension in your jaw, unspoken frustration, shallow breath, rising anxiety. These are not just habits, they are signals. Don't dismiss them. Decode them. True awareness isn't just in the mind, it lives in the body too. 15. Ego blinds. Awareness reveals. The ego hides weakness. It whispers, "You're never wrong. You're already strong enough. You don't need to change." But self-awareness removes the mask. It forces you to see clearly where you hesitate, where you fall short, where you must improve. Growth begins when you choose truth over comfort. There is no mastery without self-honesty. 16. The warrior's daily edge. A warrior does not wait for battle to train. He sharpens himself daily, in silence. Keep a journal. Ask yourself the hard questions. Reflect on your day. Where did you hesitate? What emotions controlled you? How can you be sharper tomorrow? Growth is not random, it is intentional. A dull blade rusts. A sharp blade cuts through anything. So train your mind like a weapon. Observe, adapt, improve. Master this habit, and you will always be ready. 17. The final lesson, own yourself. Emotions are energy, but only if you harness them. Most people are ruled by what they feel. You now know the difference. You have learned to pause before you act. Observe instead of react. Make choices, not excuses. A warrior does not avoid emotions, he commands them. I trained my hands to strike with force, but I trained my mind to remain unshaken. That is the true mark of mastery. So remember this. Master your mind, and you master your emotions. Master your emotions, and you master your life. Stay fluid, stay grounded, stay in control. Because in the end, you are either the master or the slave.